What's up, YouTube? It's Jay Shoe Fanatic back for another review. Thanks, guys, for sticking with me. Thanks for hanging in there. The channel's slowly growing. You know, you guys are an integral part of this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't like to waste time. You know what it is, so I'm gonna get right into this review. You see the title. This shoe I think is insanely slept on, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. But here I am with another Jordan 3. This time, the Jordan 3 Animal Instinct, and I'm gonna call this version 1. Man, so I like this shoe, and you're gonna notice I say that about a lot in my shoes. But listen, man, I really do like this shoe. It's unique, it's different. I think what Nike attempted to do with this particular release was capitalize on the Atmos collaborations that they have been doing. And this is not an Atmos Jordan 3, but this is something in the same spirit as that. And I think it's executed pretty well. A lot of people have a problem with the bovine fur, and I think it's executed pretty well on this one because it's short hair and it doesn't, it doesn't get in the way of the shoe itself. And with this particular one, I like to call this version 1 because I'm going to show the version 2, which in my opinion is more of a reptile themed shoe, which this one is a mammal themed shoe, particularly a big cat or African safari style, savanna style shoe. And so we have here, and I can't tell the difference between necessarily which is which, but I think we have a leopard and a cheetah print here, where we have a tiger right here by the eyelets. And as you can see, you have your zebra print on this side. And I think that this is a dope shoe. This is all dyed bovine fur. And Nike was very careful to let people know that this is not, any kind of skin from the actual mammals that they are recreating. This is all dyed to mimic those animals, to the point where they included a sticker on the inside which reads, "This shoe contains real fur. Fur type, dyed adult bovine fur from Brazil." So this is cow fur, essentially. Now, I'm not quite sure how they procure it. I don't know if they shave or if it's skin that comes from a cow some kind of way, but I guess they didn't want PETA on their back, so this is the way they decided to make this shoe. And so as I mentioned, this shoe does have this bovine fur on it, but some people think it's reminiscent of the Social Sixes, which didn't get a lot of love or respect. And they're not in my collection. If I see them at the outlets, like I have a couple of times, in my size, they may be worth a pickup, but I'll be sure to go ahead and include that shoe when I, link it somewhere here. But the hits on this shoe, I think, are pretty good. It has a desirable gum bottom, which I think people really do like, but essentially because it's attached to this shoe, it got slept on. And I think part of the issue is, if you notice that this red lace did not come with the shoe. And as a matter of fact, there was no additional lace options that did come with the shoe. What it did come with was a standard black lace. So in all my videos, I've been trying to tell you that I make it a point to try and be different and stand out. And I think that either this color red or maybe some kind of canary yellow would have really set the shoe off. And this does it for me. This red ties into the red Jumpman that's attached to this, soft cloth tongue here. I think it pops. And I'm gonna go on feet and put a couple of things together and see how it works, and maybe you can get an idea if you would like it or not. On the back of the heel tab, it does have Jumpman Air as opposed to the Nike Air, which I mentioned. The Nike Air is typically reserved for OG or special edition Jordan 3s, and this is no exception. While it is technically a special edition, it's not one that they added to that category, and so it gets the Jumpman Air. But I think it's an amazing shoe. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this somewhere around a 7, 7.5. It's very versatile, which you may not think it is, but it's versatile as far as being able to put together a shoe that is just unique. Now, the reason why I don't think this shoe particularly sold out or sold very well was pure timing. And again, Nike did try to capitalize on the Atmos releases and collaborations that they were doing, but it was illy timed. Reason being because this shoe actually came out, I believe, the week after the Jordan 11 playoffs, aka the Bread 11s, came out. Now, coupled that with the over $200 price tag, this shoe was out of the reach for a lot of people. And if you know or remember, that Jordan 11 came out the second week, I believe December 12th. So it's 2 weeks before Christmas, which this one came out the week before Christmas. So imagine being sandwiched between probably the biggest release in volume and nostalgia of the year, between the Bread 11 and the Christmas holiday. And that's what happened to this guy. And so fortunately, when I came back from California and visited the outlets down here in Orlando, this guy was sitting on the shelf. I ended up getting this for about $120. And so as much as this shoe sat, I don't remember seeing a whole lot of these on any outlet, and I haven't seen them been restocked. Typically when Nike can't offload a shoe, it'll go back to the warehouse and it'll sit for a little bit. And now what you're seeing during this pandemic, they restock, and I haven't seen this one restocked too much. So it could be a matter of a lot of quantity wasn't made, or it just sold a little more than what I thought. But the shoe doesn't seem to be popping up everywhere. And that's cool. You know, I don't have a problem with that. Is it a must cop? No, absolutely, positively not a must cop. It is a nice piece to a collection, but it is not a must cop. So I think this shoe can be had for under retail on StockX and GOAT, which I think is great. And if you have the spare cash, it's worth it to look up. I see nothing wrong with this shoe. You know, I can look past the bovine fur. I think that the animal print is pretty dope, and I think it's put together very well. A little cool little feature is on the inside. You know, I flip each shoe up one by one. On the inside of the tongue, you know, it says Instinct on the inside. Which is funny because I've never actually looked in here too hard before. I thought one said Animal, the other just said Instinct. But they both just say Instinct. Get close to you. And so this tag being upside down, from what I understand, the history of it is sometimes, I don't know if Jordan would do this, but sometimes people that rock the Jordan 3 would take their tongue and flip it, you know, upside down. It's kind of a way to be seen. I can't verify that to be true. It looks uncomfortable and it looks kind of stupid, to be honest with you. But that's the heritage, or I believe the reason why the tag is stitched upside down. Anything other than that is pretty self-explanatory as far as the look of the shoe is concerned. The inside does have a red insole with the white Jumpman. And that red does tie into the red Jumpman that is on the tongue. So yeah, I like this shoe, man. I really do like it. And as I mentioned in my DMP 6 video, which I hope you've had a chance to review that, I was very excited to be able to get that one and pick it up. I'm kind of cool on releases. I'm doing a copper drop here for the month of May pretty soon, and you'll see why I'm going to get into saying that I may try to actually go after the 2.0 version of this, or the second release of this Animal Instinct pack, which I believe it will be, because I think it's pretty cool to have this shoe and have the pack to go along with it. And because I'm skipping out on the Royal, the game Royal 1s, I'm skipping out on the Fire Red 5s, I'm skipping out on the White 4s. There's a 4-pack of White 4s coming out I'm going to skip out on. And eventually, sometime during the spring, the 2.0 version with the reptile skin will launch. And I think that may be the one I'll go after. But hey, you know, do me a favor, keep watching, check the On Foot. I'm gonna go outside, stomp around for a little bit. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I hope these reviews are you find them informative, and thank you for your support. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for me one time, comment, tell me everything that you got going on. Let me know about these shoes, and follow me on Instagram, J_shoe fanatic. I appreciate it, and I'm out of here, man. Take it easy. Peace.